Someone I've always wanted to meet, Oswald, the lucky rabbit. Hi, Oswald. Oh, we're gonna take a picture. Look.
Take a picture. Awesome smile.
Oh, it's nice to see you, Oswald. Welcome back to Disney. It's such a good thing. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Hi, it's nice to see you. Wow, look at that. I just met Oswald and some more happy people in line to meet Oswald, and this is the Sometimes Vlog. I mean, I was very confused as to why I was saying a Sometimes Vlog, but it's a vlog that happens sometimes. That's the answer, the reason. There is no other reason. Look at all these people staring. They're having a stare festival. Let's go inside. As you may have guessed, or may not have guessed, I am inside of Disney, California adventure, stepping over people and over products and over boxes. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, I had to wipe you off there because it's a little fuzzy in my haste. I must have had sweaty hands before meeting Oswald, the lucky rabbit. You gotta excuse me because I have a cough drop in my mouth. It's very rude. I would spit it out, but I don't want to spit it out on the floor or the lovely carpeting inside of here. Look at this. Clip C-cord? Jeff Heimbach? I was here at Disneyland earlier today, taking some Instagrams, taking some video footage for Randomness. But unfortunately, Disneyland closes early because of Mickey's Halloween party, so I did see quite a lot of people wearing some zany, wacky, awesome costumes over there. But alas, I, as a peasant with no ticket, I'm going to put a cough drop in my mouth, kind of like a squirrel with a nut in his cheek, only it's a cough drop, because I don't want to cough in your face. Anyway, so it's over there, looking at all the costumes, but I, alas, did not have a ticket. No ticket, and I was removed from the Zeppelin and forced with everyone else, all the other annual pass holders with no special Mickey's Halloween party tickets, to come over here to Disney California Adventure, which is fine because even though Disney California Adventure is no Disneyland, don't get me wrong, it is still fantastic. Look at this, Hollywood. Oh, hello, pictures with cast members. Look at Hollywood. Oh, it's beautiful out here. It's very well lit and kind of nice and sweaty. There's weird weather because it's getting cold, finally cold fall weather, and then it's getting warm fall weather, or cold and warm. Cough drop. Anyway, I'm on the mend. I'm up, out of my room, out of my tomb, doing wonderful things and filming Sometimes Vlogs again. I hope you enjoyed meeting Oswald as much as I enjoyed meeting Oswald. That was pretty cool. Adam DeWoo has returned to Florida. Tyler Evans still on vacation, back in his homeland of Georgia. So I am solo, all alone here, wandering DCA. Look at this. No mad tea party yet. They're gearing up. They're getting ready. Look at everyone's eagerly awaiting and anticipating the madness of the tea party. The madness of the tea party. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of starting to get my hyper manic energy back from having to hold still for so long. So that's good. That's coming back. I did finally just manage to finish editing and uploading a Randomland video with me and Adam going to the Pee-wee dinosaurs, Claude Bell's fantastic, gigantic, concrete monsters out in Cabazon, California. If you've never heard of Cabazon, California, you probably don't gamble in a lot of Indian casinos in the desert. If you have heard of Cabazon, California, you should go one exit up past the casino to Main Street and get off where the Denny's used to be and is no longer, so I don't know why I even mentioned the Denny's, where the giant dinosaurs from Pee-wee's Big Adventure are located. They're still there to this day. You can go up inside of them. Pretty fantastic. So that video is up on the main channel, youtube.com/livefastlivepoor. It's very sick when we filmed that. That was sort of like the last straw before I went down for a couple of days. One thing I learned, I should have learned this years ago, but I did not. And I refuse to. No, okay. One thing I did learn is you got a cold, take it easy before the cold strikes you down. Makes me wonder, before modern medicine and before things like have some vitamin C and take a rest, how many people must have died from the common cold? That's a very sad thought, isn't it? But the positive side is we don't have to, because we know, especially thanks to my example, to take it easy and take a rest. Look at this. Really nice out here. Good weather, not too crowded. No crazy mad tea party music yet, although some people really enjoy it. I'm glad. Oh, there it comes. It's coming. It's coming. Some people really enjoy it. I don't particularly want to hear it at the moment because I'm trying to talk to you, and if it were playing, it would be too loud. I don't know what I want to talk about. Let's walk this way. The Twilight Zone, Hollywood, Tower of Terror. That's probably my favorite ride. At DCA, that is probably my favorite ride. I know it started in Florida, but I'm really glad that there's a California version, particularly since, you know, Hollywood is here. I have no idea what I'm talking about. No idea what I'm talking about. I think I might move out to the desert and start a gold mine. Okay, so anyway, so I'm back at it. A couple more random lands to edit that are already filmed. One I'm filming now and shall edit and put up. But I think all that's gonna start happening next week. And after that, I'm gonna have to get back out on the road and film some more adventures away from Southern California. So I got paintings for sale on eBay. Keep posting those to facebook.com/livefastipore. We have the links on there whenever I post a new one. Also, there's still a donate button on the website if you want to contribute. I only mention that because people ask, oh, it's getting really dark here. Look at how dark Bugs Land is. So anyway, yeah, so I only mention that because people continually ask, how can I help? That is how you may help if you would like to. Contribute to the gas fund. That money goes directly into the gas tank, not towards Mountain Dew, as much as I love Mountain Dew. Nope. Look at that. That looks like fun. I think I'm too, no. I think adults can go in there. That's right. Bugs Land. I'm very distracted. I've been cooped up for so long. I was out here yesterday for a little bit. I was doing a little bit of filming. Wow, it's really loud. I was doing a little bit of filming, but, oh, look at this. A little bit of filming, but after a couple hours of walking around out here, I started to feel really ill again. So I vamoosed and absconded, went back home and slept well. Whew. Okay, so we're almost to Cars Land. There'll be a little light over there. So if you can't see me, I apologize. I didn't have time to build this vlog to scale or to paint it. You're probably really sick of hearing that Back to the Future quote. Unfortunately, I never get sick of quoting Back to the Future, one of the greatest movies of all time. And speaking of Back to the Future, my friend Adrian from San Francisco just sent me a package in the mail with a flux capacitor car charger in it. It's amazing. You plug it in, it's a flux capacitor. You can plug a USB thing into it, so you plug your phone into it. It has two, which is awesome. And then there's a little button on it, you turn on it, and the flux capacitor starts fluxing, which I discovered is very dangerous to drive around with at night because it kind of is like seizure-y, but during the day, it looks fantastic. Anyway, here we are. Cars Land. Probably the best ride in DCA, going backwards for a second, is probably Radiator Springs Racers. But my favorite ride in DCA is probably still the Tower of Terror. I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan. I love whenever the show is on Netflix and you can binge watch 5 seasons of incredible episodes of the Twilight Zone. And that kind of reminds me of a conversation I've been having off and on with a bunch of my nerdier friends. Look at that. I really like that movie, by the way. Segue, side note, sidebar, Cars. What a great movie. Not a huge fan of the sequel, but the first one, so good. So I hope it gets a good, redemptive sequel at some point. It was a very good movie. I like how it was pretty much Doc Holliday with Hot Wheels. In a good way. Owen Wilson was great. Oh yeah, the conversation I've been having is about X-Files, Fringe, shows like that. How I wish they had remained Monster of the Week shows and not got into their twisty little plot lines, although X-Files was probably better than Fringe. Fringe ended up getting really weird. This is totally off topic to anything Disney. I apologize. No, I don't. I kind of wish both those shows had remained Monster of the Week, sort of like Twilight Zone, where every episode you could walk into each episode never having to have seen the previous episode and you knew exactly what was going on. The Twilight Zone was a genius genius show. So it used to be a modern version of the Twilight Zone, but I'd really like to see something like that crossed with something like X-Files, where they're hunting for monsters and ghosts and Batman ladies. Really nothing else to talk about. Make sure you subscribe for some more Sometimes Vlog. Go over to the main channel, check out the new Random Land, and please share if you like the video. Look at these cast members. They're doing their duty. That way later they can go home and sleep well. Also Instagram, Live Fast Die Poor. Also Instagram, Tyler Evans Rock Journalist. Longest Instagram name ever. He's back home in Georgia. Back home in Georgia. That is not even a Georgian accent. I am sorry. I am befuddled and confused by all these cones. I'm a big fan of cones. Also a big fan of cone heads. Also a big fan of Toe Mater. Look at him. Let's go see if we can see his face. Yeah, so he's back down in Georgia, taking some photos. I heard the devil went down to Georgia too, so I hope Tyler doesn't run into the devil. Why are we talking about the devil? Well, it is almost Halloween, so if you're filming the Halloween decorations of Disneyland soon, that should be up next week on the main Live Fast Die Poor channel. There he is.
You must be famous.
No.
Somebody's taking your picture.
Mine? No, they're taking your pic. He's confused. He must be looking in a mirror again. Mater! Look at this. Look at these cone people. People of the cones. Let's take a look at them. People of the cones. People of the cones. People of the cones don't speak. They only shriek like that. We are the people of the cones. We are the people of the... I don't know what I'm doing. Walking around, being a spaz, having a good old time. Woo, you know what? Because it's Halloween, maybe pretty soon we should start doing a few midnight vlogs. What do you think about that? Some midnight vlogs, some creepy midnight vlogs. Let me know what you think of that idea. Oh, I gotta make way for Lightning McQueen. See? I was reprimanded for standing in the middle of this driveway to the people of the cones. Lightning McQueen is coming. Look at him. Wow! I love you in Wedding Crashers. Oh. That's so awesome. That is really, really awesome. Now, I was a lot older. But some of these children, when Cars came out, can you imagine if you were 3 or 4 years old, Cars comes out, it's your favorite thing, and then seeing that in real life, that is amazing. It's amazing for me to see it. I can only imagine how the children must feel. I am really hyper. It's all that energy is storing up, it's building up. Hopefully soon, I will be building up, slowly piling up some gas money, painting by painting, to hit the road and film some more crazy adventures between Halloween and Christmas. At Disneyland, they start throwing up the Christmas decorations really, really early. It's not a good time for filming because there's just Christmas decorations everywhere. So unless you're filming a Christmas-specific video, it's kind of so I kind of want to hit the road. There's a lot of crazy stuff up north, back east, sideways, not really to the west because that's mostly ocean, to film. So that is hopefully the plan for November, is to be out as much as possible, doing some filming, doing some vlogging, hanging out with you fine folks. Actually met a few of you fine folks here today. It's weird that you got back in there so quickly. Very strange. Huh. Okay, I've held on to you for long enough. Thank you for hanging out with me at DCA, because as you can see, I'm all by my lonesome here. All my friends are gone. Jeff Heimbach is off in Hollywood doing some kind of more haunty adventure. What did you guys think of the podcast? Did you hear the podcast? I was never sold on doing podcasts. Tyler, from the beginning, has always wanted to do Live Fast Die Poor. Hold on a second. No one can upstage Mater.
Hello?
You got some muffler problems, Mater. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So from the very beginning, Tyler's always wanted to do a Live Fast Die Poor podcast. I'm not a big podcast listener. I'm not a big podcast doer. So I was always skeptical. Tyler and Heimbach corralled me and convinced me to do it while our friend Adam the Woo's here. So we did one. What do you think? Should there be some more Live Fast Die podcasts? I would like to hear your feedback about that. that would be better in audio quality than the previous one would be. And I'm pretty sure that it would involve Heimbuck, Tyler, and myself. And question mark. Maybe. The question mark, not Jeff Heimbuck's question mark, but an additional question mark. Oh, look at these guys. They had a few of those DCA margaritas. Okay, we can't see anything because it's super dark, but look at that. Cars Land, fantastic. See, look at my camera's all foggy. I apologize for the fogginess of the camera. I didn't build the camera or manufacture the camera, but I probably did poke it with my finger. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it. There's a fire truck driving around on the ground. I'm climbing. It's following me! Oh no! Anyway, alright guys. I've got to go because there's all these fine products and cars, things, and wonderful DCA to explore all on my own. I gotta stay busy somehow before I go back home and start working on another really cool thing involving artwork, but not hand painted, but some artwork we're gonna put out into the universe. And I should actually be home working on that right now, but I'm not. Because if you could come to DCA and hang out, why wouldn't you? Anyway, by the time you see this, I will be home and working. And after I've done my work, I'll have done my duty. Then I can stay home and sleep well. Love you. Bye.